Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Nat and Kat's journey across Japan in the sweltering, record-breaking heat of August 2024. So far, the trip had gone rather swimmingly. The van had gotten us up and down the precarious mountain paths and winding tunnels of the densely lush Japanese landscape, and after experiencing all the beauty that the island of Shikoku had to offer, we were in very high spirits indeed. Now it was just a straight shot down to Kyushu, where we were meant to be staying in a 400-year-old temple and painting a mural there. However, a typhoon and a rather bad spot of food poisoning
I shit the bed.
had us trapped in Hiroshima for 5 days. I say trapped, but it was rather lovely. The typhoon showed no signs of stopping or leaving Kyushu, so we were forced to make a tactical retreat northeast to the beautiful Kobe city. Now with the itinerary thrown completely out the window, we had to scamper for something to do to make the rest of this trip worthwhile.
Well, we've made it to Nara and it is very, very wet. Man, driving through these narrow little streets in the rain with all the old buildings. We crossed over some real old bridges and there's just deer everywhere and greenery and beautiful. Love it.
Just happy to be here.
There was an aspect to this part of the trip that was quite melancholy. On the one hand, the insurance premiums on the van were far too high to risk driving through an active typhoon. But on the other, we felt as if our mission was somewhat a failure. How bad was it really? Were we really just chickening out? How well travelled and adventurous are we if we turn tail and run at the hint of some wind and rain? Questions that were pretty silly considering our bank accounts, but questions that niggled away at us as we left Hiroshima and Kobe nonetheless. However, once we'd arrived in Nara, one of our favourite cities on earth, we felt a strong sense of peace. Despite our disheveled, humid van life appearances, we were quite content in the new path that we'd laid out for ourselves.
Well folks, back in Nara, just met a fella from Melbourne who started up a cafe here. And between him and this American guy that was also traveling around, we got some good recommendations for some things to do now that our plans have sort of gone haywire. Plot out a route. It's looking like we might end up staying a couple of nights in Nara, potentially, just so we can catch up with some friends and staying with some of our Nara buddies. Man, Nara really is special, I tell ya.
私はいたわり合って傷つけ合わず生きてゆくのよ肌を寄せ合い愛の長い道を My spirit
Well, the temperature here is just so nice. Steep stairs. What? So lovely. We have a little temple over here which we'll go check out. Got this big old palace, I guess. Well, in Nara today, the streets are quite empty and a lot of the shops are closed. But it's kind of good. You come to Nara for the temples and the people and the beautiful scenery, not the shopping. So it's alright with us. Shall we?
Yeah, so it looks a bit like Hagrid.
You always look like Hagrid. I tell you that every morning, don't I? Well, just had a little bit of a nap, and now I'm going to walk back to the place where we're staying. I'll show you what it's like. It's really beautiful. The weather here right now is just like perfect weather. Not too hot. I was trying to get to sleep earlier. And this is how much of a hypochondriac I am. See if you can relate. I fully thought that I had some sort of flesh-eating brain amoeba, but luckily for me that was not the case. I was just dehydrated. Drank some water. No more brain amoeba. Amoeba. Amoeba? Amoeba. Anyway, this is the place. So let's go inside. Really nice. Nice big bed. Beautiful little view.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So funny, was it? Bit funny, near death.
I'm so sorry.
Captured on GoPro and film. Anyway, here's the bathroom. I always tell friends and family when they go to visit Japan now, when they come to Nara, to go to this restaurant, because I think last trip this was the best food I had.
Really?
It was just so good. Everything he made for us was just bloody awesome. I don't think they'll remember us. There's no way. No, I see 2 free spots there. So part of my reasoning in calling us back to Nara was so that we could come here. Last time this was the best food I had in all of Japan. And the guys that run it here are just so cool. I've thought a lot about them since we left last. Chicken green onion tofu.
And Japanese dinosaur.
Beautiful.
And if you like spice.
Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah.
Lovely.
All right. I'll put it.
You gotta really wash it properly. Would you ever believe 1 year later, with the same lovely gentleman would be in the same bar together, listening to Oasis, Noel Gallagher, Liam Gallagher, yeah, yeah, boy. Ichiban Gaijin song. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Kato. Really? Why would they trust him to do that job? I never would. With the flag? With the flag? Wave flag?
Shrine.
Shrine.
Oh, shrine. Oh. Wait, what kind of?
Like a monk.
No stone table pilots? No? Priest. Priest.
Priest.
That's very surprising. Wow.
confused.
I'm stressful.
Pressure.
Yeah,
Pressure from God.
Under pressure. Under pressure is
Under pressure.
Under pressure from God.
from Nara fresh.
So
Please.
he was right.
We are please. We are.
あ、わかりました。仕事は drunk priest。
I'm drunk this time only.
Yeah, oh.
Rest of the time, pure.
Yes, pure.
We stayed at Kotakata for 3 hours that night and talked in depth about religion, family, work-life balance, and other Japanese life-related things. One main takeaway was that the proprietors of this izakaya spent some time living abroad in their younger years in Sweden and the UK. They told us that whilst they get less money living and working in Japan, the lifestyle there suits them and their children's needs much better.
Now in Japan, the young people getting
Not conscious about it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
right.
they're getting more conscious about it.
No.
Less conscious about it. Yeah.
But we try to keep this culture.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah.
Market as our own God.
Hey guys. Oh my god, look at that giant Tory gate. What the hell?
Yeah.
Are we going through that? Look at that, man. Film it. Konnichiwa. Hey.
Where you want to go?
Here. So, parking.
You want to go to shrine.
Hi.
Parking lot is
Back
over
there.
there.
Okay.
Could you
Hi.
you turn?
Hi. English, 上手. Hi. Arigatou gozaimasu. Well, guys, here we are in Katsuhara. Is that what it's called?
Katsuhara, I don't know.
Katsuhara. It's a giant torii gate we just drove through to get here. And there's so many people here. We were not sure what to expect. This place was sort of just recommended to us by people. And we thought, yeah, cool. Well, we got a spare day here in Nara, so let's go check it out. And it's packed. There's so many people. Dude, look at this one. So when you come to these shrines, make sure you bring your coins. Basically, this is a good one. There's a lot of coins here. You're gonna chuck them in, you're gonna clap twice, you're gonna bow, say your whatever you want to say to the god of this particular temple. Clap again, bow, end of. This is the shrine.
Miwa Jinja,
Omiwa Jinja.
which is shrine, yeah.
Well, the deity that lives on this mountain is supposedly the creator of Japan, going right back to their ancient myths.
There's a strong dedication to the worship of this particular mountain, Mount Miwa.
Yeah, Mount Miwa, yeah. Well worth coming, I'd say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really. I can imagine, like, this was so beautiful, you know, like in the rain, walking through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Awesome.
It'd probably be really beautiful in the autumn with all the trees.
So, well, we got this thing called
Takosen.
takosen. And it's basically, it's like octopus ball in like a big,
Rice cracker.
yeah, rice cracker basically. Well, we also got some homemade countryside donuts. What? Why am I being laughed at?
Homemade. You sound like the Italian guy at karaoke.
Alright, well, we got some countryside donuts. That. It's so good. Oishikata. Somewhere up on that mountain that we're looking at, buried deep within it, is a giant white snake that built Japan. So, there you go. Thank you, giant white snake. We're about to go see some more little critters at the insectarium. It's very, very peaceful out here in the Nara countryside for our little visit to the insectarium. I can see it from back here, but it looks like we have to walk through a cemetery to get there. So we will be very respectful. Massive cemetery, really beautiful. Everything's so green in the rain, you know. The greens really pop. All right. To say I'm excited for Insect World would be the understatement of the century. Basically a zoo just full of crazy tropical insects. You got the gacha. In we go.
Here we go.
Wow. Welcome to Jurassic Park. This beautiful little guy. So yeah, here's some cool shots I took. She was like, is that a crematorium? That's where they turn bodies into cream. Man, the insectarium is so cool. I love it. It's just ignited something like in me, like, you know, I loved bugs so much when I was a kid. That's what happens when you grow up a dysfunctional household and in a small town. The only interesting thing is bugs. Look at them. Yeah, man, this was a blast. Why don't you get your ass down to Kashihara Insect World, Insectarium, huh? Why don't you? It's awesome. In this area. He's got wings. Alright, Kat is on the quest for pancakes, and we think we've found some.
Where the blue of the night meets the gold of the day, someone waits for me, and the gold of her hair crowns the blue of her eyes like a halo tenderly.
Good morning, folks. It is our last day in Nara. We're gonna head up to Kyoto to see a couple of things that we haven't seen over there yet. And then what? And then we're going to Gifu. Gifu. A lot of cool things to see in Gifu.
Nagano?
Yeah, Nagano. And then hopefully maybe do some theme parks in Tokyo. So that'll be some good times. Again, it's crazy just how different this trip, you know, switching gears on this trip, it's crazy. We've got 10 days left here in old Japan. But yeah, we're gonna make the most of them.
We are.
As of today, in the original plan, we would have been visiting Dutch World in Nagasaki, which would have been really cool. But this way, we also, I guess, avoid, there was going to be 1 or 2 days there that would have just been us driving, and that would have been it. So we sort of avoid that this way. We can probably, I don't know, I think it could even potentially be better than what it could have been, maybe. I'll keep telling myself that anyway. So yeah, onwards to Kyoto. We're gonna get some breakfast now. If anything noteworthy happens, I'll be sure to whip you out. But yeah, as it stands, I'm gonna get some breakfast, go to Kyoto, and then the adventure will carry on. The eagle-eyed among you might recognize this spot, that little intersection there from when we first came to Nara, our first night in Nara last year. Because yeah, it's not too far from where we stayed last time. Alright, well, we've made it to Kyoto. How was it?
It's tasty. I haven't tried the whole
We are in the jungles of Kyoto at a place called Otagi Nonbutjutsu.
Otagi Nenbutsuji.
We've got quite a climb ahead, it seems, up this mountain. So let's get it, guys. Definitely one of those places that would just look so good in the rain, you know. Can we ring this? I think we're meant to.
Don't do it too loudly.
Yes. Yeah, this place is awesome. All these little hand-carved dudes. This place was built in 1958. No, 958. Every single one of these cute little fellas is just so unique and so well built. And yeah, a whole bunch of different priests built them, so they all have little personalities and little artistic inputs, I guess. Would recommend. Very cool. And that was the beautiful Onibetsu Jujutsu Temple.
Otagi Nenbutsuji. Otagi Nenbutsuji.
And that was it. And it was lovely. And anyway, we're back in Kyoto now. We're just going to do some shopping, go down that beautiful river, and have some nice dinner. I'll bring you along, and if anything happens, I'll whip you out, as always. Alright, we have nothing really of note to say here, but Lindt ice cream from the Lindt store. Holy shit.
So good.
That's crazy. We've come out with some yakitori.
Very much guessing what this ordering is.
Full Japanese ordering, so yeah, one pig penis, one dolphin vagina, please. Alright, we might have made a mistake and ordered 2 things of liver. We're not the biggest fans of liver. I mean, we'll eat it. Yeah, it is. We just polished off so much food. And now we're going for a lovely stroll on a summer's night along the river. What river is this? I don't remember, but it's a nice one. There's a nice breeze. Man, I remember we walked along here June of 2023, and there was a lot of people. Oh my God. Just so much more people, and it's a Monday night as well.
It's a very nice like atmosphere though.
It's so nice, yeah. It's especially like a night like tonight. It's a 35-degree day. It's about 25 degrees now, but there's like the nicest breeze blowing through along the river, you know? It's nice. Japan is at its best at spots like this, you know? We are on the road to Fukui! And this is the first traffic jam we've hit in Japan so far. Literally the whole time, all the highways, all the cities, there has never been a traffic jam, but this is the first one. Wow, we're in the town of Yap on our way to Fukui, and I think there's a Yeti in this area because all their signs and like restaurant, everything's Yeti themed out here. I don't know, we're gonna go see some dinosaurs, might see a Yeti as well, who knows? A Japanese Yeti, what would they call that? They'd call that a yachty.
I don't get it.
This, of course, is the real reason we were in Fukui. Fukui is known for finding just shitloads of dinosaur bones. And now, all over the city, you'll find dinosaur-themed robotics and just dinosaurs. And who doesn't like dinosaurs? You really telling me you don't like dinosaurs, buddy? Kat's wondering why the fuck I dragged her out here. Just like 3.5 hours for fucking this? But that's not all. Rest assured, there are more dinos in Fukui to be found. That looks pretty crazy. Well, folks, we have made it to the Dinosaur Museum of Fukui. And bloody hell, it's a beautifully made museum. It's really cool, man. We're bloody lost. This museum's huge.
Storage. Yeah, special exhibition hall's first floor.
I guess we gotta go down again. We think we're on the right track.
Through there.
You know I love me some Stegosaurus. Wow, check this out. I really love animatronics, and this guy is just like built so well. The way he moves is like so lifelike, and his eyes, like, they kind of like look at you, you know? And crazily enough, there's real paleontologists here, all just working around the clock on like just all the bones and cool geological findings that they've dug up, like in the area, you know. We're bloody loving it. So, entrance was about $15 Australian, or
We saw the special exhibition. We saw the main exhibition building and the special exhibition.
Yeah.
So that was $18 each.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think regular admission might be.
We're about to get kicked out.
Oh wow! Oh, this is the basement.
This is the basement, yeah. Amazing. Alright, this terrifying music signals time for us to go. So, tonight we are staying at a Michinoeki. We're gonna go do some campfire cooking. But thank you to Fukui, thank you to Katsuyama. This is bloody incredible. Really, really well worth it. Even if you have a passing interest in dinosaurs, this is well worth coming along to, for sure. Now that might have looked all nice and romantic, our little campfire cooking, but I can assure you it was not. I absolutely butchered our dinner and we got eaten alive by bugs. Luckily for us, there's a restaurant here that's open quite late, so... Alright, let's go in. Ohio gozaimasu. We're heading to Takamatsu today in Gifu Prefecture. Yeah, slept alright. There was a nice breeze coming through. Last night when we were making dinner, there was a guy next to us and he'd been to Melbourne before. He goes, oh yes, I've been to Melbourne. Ballarat Road. There's like, of everything to mention about Melbourne, Ballarat Road stood out for him for some reason. Well, it feels good to be free of the shackles of the van and just relying on nothing but my old pegs, my old fleshy pegs. Beautiful town. Check this out. Wow, we just met this lovely gay Japanese pirate and he made beautiful things out of natural objects. We got some cool little knickknacks.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
That was really cool, and he was just there, just working away, making some stuff. Wow, we just had such a beautiful meal. It was really, really good. It was pretty expensive. God, it was good. So that was a bit of archery. I hit every single one, but I only captured one of the hits on film. And the Japanese government actually asked if I wanted to join their ranks as a samurai bowman.
One hit.
And anyway, I declined. I said I'm a man of peace, and I left it at that.
A giant creature, you know.
Wow, Kathleen, what did you think of the Takayama Samurai? They call it Samurai House, but it's more of a
Called Takayama Jinja.
yes.
I think ginger actually. I always thought
Your brother's a ginger.
I always thought ginger meant shrine.
Old official building.
Official building, yeah.
It's a very beautiful building. Sayonara. Arigatou gozaimasu.
He's really cute.
Hey, you little buddy. Wait. Give me a second. Wait.
He's right in the back.
Give me a second. Wait.
Oh, he's cute.
You little nibbler.
Oh, he's cute.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, at the Takayama Squirrel Forest. My new little buddy. Keep going.
Yeah, they were cute. That was fun.
The area surrounding Takayama has 3 famous folk villages. These are well-preserved ancient Japanese villages that show how life was in Japan thousands of years ago. There are 3 to choose from, but we picked the Hida Folk Village, as it was the closest and we only had a few hours to check it out. Of everything we saw and did in Takayama, this was definitely the best. The Japanese have an uncanny ability to turn even the most basic of attractions into fun, interactive, and beautifully laid out tourist hotspots. Even something like this little village had plenty of things to see and do, and it's always been my motto, why go to an art gallery if you can't touch all the art? And that's the only hill that I'm willing to die on, really. Fuck the Louvre and the Mona Lisa. I'll take walking on these little stilts in a folk village any day.
What?
Okay.
Ohio gozaimasu to you, my friends. We're checking out this market in Takayama, and then we're going to go hike the Nakasendo Trail. Takayama is a very interesting little city. It's hard to run into actual Japanese people here. Everyone's a tourist. Like, every single person here is, you know, coming here just to sort of see the sights in the city center anyway. And it was funny last night. I ran into what I thought were Japanese people. I said konbanwa. It's like good evening to them, and they looked at me and then they said, we're Chinese. So that's sort of the vibe here. And also, things are very, very expensive in comparison, you know, to the rest of the country. So the Nakasendo Trail that we're heading to today was like the original road that went from, whoa, these look good, that went from Tokyo to Kyoto. You can still walk the trail to this day. Looks really beautiful. Do you want one of these?
Do you?
Yes.
Alright, we'll get 2.
ありがとうございました。ごちそうさまでした。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
美味しい。